Hello everyone, this is LWP Gaming and welcome back for another video of Langrisser. And today we're going to be taking a look at what has been added for this week. This is the third week of the current major update. Yep, we're basically halfway done with this update already. Time flies, hasn't it? So anyways, let's take a look at what we had this week. And there's something we would like to talk about regarding the next update, which I think most of you already know by now, which is that we're going to be seeing the new LR coming to the game soon. So save for resources, whenever you can like save up, just stash up as much as you need. Well, of course, did you heard some people wanted to skip the next update, which is eh, it is what it is because some people might just miss out on this guy because he is pretty broken in many ways. Like not just like class advantage reverse, not just that, but he has the thing where if you stand near him like within 3 blocks, he's gonna auto engage in battle, where you cannot be protected with your tank, which is something you should watch out for. Yeah, he is so dangerous. Don't get near him. If you ever find your chance, like getting close to him, you pray that you survive. Otherwise, you will just die. So, anyways, there's a new event right now, which is featuring the Secret Realm Revival event, where 4 different stages are gonna have one additional extra reward chance, like daily reward. I would say, like for example, Aniki's gym. Like if you are subscribed, you'll have like three of those daily chances. But with this, it adds one more to it, which is gives you 4. Same for the other 3. Like if you have like a Goddess trial, but if you're a subscriber, you have 2. Like subscriber of this game, I mean, not my channel, of course. If you have Goddess trial, like with the subscription on, you usually will have 2, but with this on, it'll be 3. Yep. So you got more chances to get those things as much as you like. Okay, next thing I would like to talk about is the banners. This time around we got a radar banner featuring Ashing and Christiane. Yep, these two are pretty good. They're both meta units. If you have missed them the first time, I would say go for either of them. But however, since this is a radar banner, you can still get off banner, which is pretty risky to play. But if you want to get these characters, then go ahead because these are pretty good. Like Ashing especially, like she can add act again support for your team, which is nice. And also at the same time, she can also be used as a DPS unit that can stun as well. If you can actually disable this thing that stops them from being stunned. But yeah, well, overall, Ashing is a nice unit to have. Christiane, same thing because she's a tank and also she has like a cavalry class, which will allow you to traverse further than most tanks would nowadays. Because nowadays the tank push is like kind of like they need long legs nowadays because if they don't have like long legs, I would say like 5 blocks movement, then they're gonna be left behind because they're just slow. But however, Lightbringer does have an exception. Like she does provide some mass resist, which is the one that provides stun immunity. So yeah, she's not going anywhere. That rest assured. And next up, let's talk about the other banner, like Awesome Summon for Langrisser 4 and 5. They are available for this week, all the way until the 12th of the 12th the 12th of March. Yeah, which is like 2 weeks from now. We also have the Langrisser Mobile Awesome Summon for Act 1 and Act 2. And this one features those characters, of course, from the first act and then the second act with the mobile storyline. And of course, let's not forget about this event active right now. Let's sweat it out together. So since the +1 daily reward chance has been active right now, this is a good opportunity for you to get any materials you want for soldier training. I am almost there, registered. So yeah, if you have been grinding Aniki Gem a lot of times, this is gonna help you out a lot. especially those who are still building the soldiers. And also keep in mind that I don't think I ever made a video coverage about the beginner's guide. Well, maybe I did in the past, but that one is outdated. So I'm thinking about re-uploading that kind of video if I did already. But anyways, the next kind of video I'll be making is going to be like discussing what you should do and what you should avoid doing in Langrisser. Especially if you're starting out new or you're a veteran but want to start a new account. Anyways, stay tuned for that one when that's ready because I'm not too sure when is that going to be ready. By the time when I'm recording this, because I'm really thinking about making that video for a long time, but I just couldn't find the time to do it. So hopefully, eventually, I'll get that. And some of may asking what happened to the Destiny banner for this week. Well, funny story. Zelon decided for us in global version, they decided to roll that banner out on the first week of this update. So in case you guys didn't know, if you have watched the first week of this major update news, they released that banner early, which was supposed to be this week, but they decided to bump this to the other week, which is like earlier, which it could throw some people off, honestly. But anyways, it's their game. They can do what they want. Okay, moving on to the store and see what we got here. So looks like we got some new skins reissued here. Actually, there are 6 skins reissued here. So we got Tiara's. Wait, hold on. Was this here all the time, or is that different skin? I think it's a different skin. So, anyways, Tiara's is the drummer girl skin is back, alongside with Young Jessica, Dance of the Divine, Angelina. There's also Patsier. There's also Freya, and of course Landius. Most of the Japanese themes skins are back for those characters. The reason I say they are Japanese skins because they look like they're from Japan. Although I can't preview this skin because I already got it. And Young Jessica definitely is a kimono. So yeah, all these are nice skins to have if you haven't got them already. And also speaking of which, I noticed that this Freya skin reminds me of another character that we got, which was Sumire. Yeah, I mean the color and the hair, they're right. They're just like identical. Well, almost. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about the gift packs. Let's see what we have here. First parcel, $4.99. You get 5 training vouchers and 1 special trader horde box. This one's excellent for more polls as well as some more soldier training. We also have the Snowy Night Rebirth. This one is $12.99. You'll get some skin vouchers out of this, which is $138. Enough for any skins in the shop, especially the ones that are like costing about $118. As that price range, I would say this is a good deal to get. You also get 5 worth of poles on here too. We also have the bountiful gilded box. This is the class material needs like for class upgrades, for example, like runestones. That is pretty critical if you need to rune certain characters to upgrade their other path. There's also Numinous Radiance gift pack. This one is for your casting pattern needs. And then even more casting pattern boxes. Morning Caster's gift. And this is a 34 deal. So yeah, if you think about getting these packs, just keep an eye on the price because you do not want to spend some stuff that you might not be able to afford. So yeah, if you really want to get these, just a reminder, you can do so at your discretion. But if not, don't force yourself. This applies to all packs, by the way, regardless of the cost. We also have the Red Enchant gift pack, 50 of these, and also 8 million gold on top of that. All this for $60. This pricing is pretty steep, but if you've been wanting to get additional enchants, I would say yeah, this pack is definitely for you, or if you're a whale, that is. But Overall, I don't really think you need this if you have been doing if you've been doing JB like every day at least, like daily. Although I do know some people just want to just skip JB, certain JBs to be exact. Which I couldn't blame them because, some rewards are pretty mediocre in their current state of their play. I mean, account, I mean. Because, sometimes you don't really need a lot of keys, but who knows? It's best to stack them up as much as you need because there aren't any limit to how much you can have. Well, aside from like, multiple items, like, there's like a limit in the inventory. But thankfully the hammers no longer like, take up too much space. Because that was ridiculous. Let's see what else we have here. We also have the Pathfinder's Travel Pack. This is for your stamina needs. For $4.99, I would say this is a good deal to get if you need additional stamina. But other than that, spend them in your own discretion, like I said earlier. And before we leave off the video, I'm going to give you a bit of a reminder on banners that we'll be like highlighting here. But first, claim your maintenance rewards before you forget. Okay, so let's take a look at the banners, shall we? So for the Nonor and Saffron banner, they will be here for 14 more weeks. So you have 2 weeks to do so if you think about getting those characters. But if you are not planning to summon for this, save it. Save it for the next week or the next weekend. The next week, I mean. Oh my goodness, why am I keep saying next week? It should be 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, I mean. Oh man, I don't know why I kept getting my brain like fried after thinking like that. Okay, so anyways, moving on. The Ishin and Christian banner just new in this week, so it'll be 2 weeks from now. If you want to get these two characters, which I believe I recommend both of you would do, like these two characters are awesome to have on your team. Like Christian as one of your tanks, and Eshin as a act against support and a DPS. And then of course there's the radar banner for Celica and Gun. It will be available for 1 more week. So if you miss Celica or Gun, either one of those two, this banner you must pull because Celica is an excellent healer and also can be broken in some situations. So if you don't have Celica back then, this is your last chance to get her. Otherwise, she might not be able to appear ever again, but you may still get her as off banner, but the chance of that happening is slim to none. The Langrisser Mobile 1 and 2 Awesome Summon is new, so you have 2 weeks to do so, like to get those characters wherever you need. And Awesome Summon for Langrisser 4 and 5 is 2 weeks as well. And then the Divine Awesome Summon for Langrisser 1, 2, and 3 will be leaving by the end of this week. So if you're missing any of the characters on this roster, you may pull for them, but I will advise you to save up because this banner isn't going anywhere because this will stay as a permanent cycle. So yeah, this will be nice to have for longevity of the game. And finally, the Grand Shield and Tyrantel banner will be leaving by the end of this week. So if you miss Tyrantel, I would highly recommend to pull for him because he is an excellent tank to have. Like I mean, Christian is good as well, but Tyrantel is the next level of a great tank. Because even though if you have someone that can disable your revive, Tyrantel just gonna be like, nah, don't care. Like I'm not even kidding. Like even if Tyrantel gets struck down once, that revive disable doesn't really stop him from from like stopping him from being revived, because that kind of revive system is different, as far as I know. But of course, this only occurred once, by the way, just for balancing purpose. And then Grand Shield. Grand Shield is I would say back in the day she is awesome, but nowadays she can get countered easily, like by many threats, like such as archers, for example. Yeah, she's definitely in the rough spot right now, but I don't think Zealand's gonna fix her anytime soon. But Anyways, we'll have to see how it goes later on because right now Grinch is not really an option. I mean, she could work in some boxes, but the amount of uses for it is being declining for a long time, and it's probably gonna stay like this for a long time, I think. And I think that's roughly it as far as the new content goes for this week. So, anyways, I'm gonna let everyone off let everyone like off with it for the day. So, anyways, hope you all find this video helpful or informative, and I'll see you all next time.